Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Kingstar7 here back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you out there that you're all kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed day. Listen, Mondays feel a whole lot better when the Giants are winning, and now we're on a 2-game win streak, and this is the first time we've beaten the Eagles in what, like 4 or 5 years. Like, this was just a spectacular win throughout, from top to bottom, the coaching staff, the players. I mean, this is great. Going into the bye, we're now a half game back of the division lead. And honestly, I just want to put this out there. This is probably one of the most confusing, difficult seasons as a Giants fan, because you don't know if you want to root for your team to get a high draft pick. But I mean, like, when they're winning, you can't be mad, you know? So honestly, what I take from this is what Joe Judge said in the post-game interview when they asked what he thought about the standings. He said he's not looking at records, standings, wins, losses. He just cares about player development and player improvement, and that's honestly the way I'm looking at it. If we win games and players are getting better, then I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're losing games, and even the games that we've lost this year, you can see clear improvement from week to week, and we've been in every single game except that San Fran game. So I mean, like, I'm just really happy about the future. And I was watching the Entertainer last night, what his post-game reaction was to the game, and he talked about how he was just honestly thought that the Giants have the brightest future out of any team in the NFC East. And honestly, I think I could agree with that. Washington is starting Alex Smith at quarterback. They have no future of quarterback. They're not getting that first overall pick, so they might end up taking Justin Fields, another guy from Ohio State. We'll see what happens there. The Eagles, they were basically at full strength against us, and they really just didn't look good. Carson Wentz, I know he has the talent and he's the capability to be great, but just sometimes his decision making, his accuracy, it's just not all there. I don't know why the Eagles aren't really clicking. I mean, I would have thought that they'd run away with this division by now. And the Cowboys, they have a lot of people locked up to some big contracts. Zeke, Amari Cooper, they got to pay Dak. Like, I don't know how much better they could really make that defense if it's not through the draft. Then you get to the Giants. Honestly, we still have a lot of cap space. Our team is just, honestly, it's brand new. New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator, new head coach, and it was a new offensive line. I mean, like, no Saquon Barkley, and we're still performing at this level. There's still so many improvements we could obviously make on this team. I'm not saying this is anywhere near a finished product. This isn't even really a playoff contending team if it was in a different division. But of course, we have to deal with the circumstances that we are currently in, which is we're in the NFC least. So we have a chance at making the playoffs, and why not try? You know, because honestly, I feel like I say, in my honest opinion, like at least 10 times a game, 10 times an episode. So I'm gonna stop saying that. What I think is the Giants, as a Giants fan, I'm not scared of playing any team. We've shown that we could play toe-to-toe with any team in the NFL. I'm not saying we could beat any team. We've come up short every single time, basically, against the good teams when we were close in the game. But I'm not scared. I know our team is gonna put in effort. They're gonna put heart, and they're gonna put their all in the performance. You know what I mean? So I'm not scared of who our first round playoff match could be. And if we make it to the playoffs, I'll be happy. I'll be excited as a Giants fan. But let's move on to reviewing the game. Daniel Jones, my man. You look at the stat sheet, you look at the box score, average game, right? But nah, this man was accurate with 0 turnovers again. 3 times in his career now he's had 0 turnovers in a football game, and 2 of them have come in the past 2 weeks. He's taking sacks. He's reading through his progressions a little quicker. Overall, major improvement. You know, 2 weeks ago, I think, is when I said, I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, I was like, that's it, I'm done on Daniel Jones. You can't tell me that he's the man going forward. Now it looks like I'm eating those words, guys. Listen. I'm not like those guys on TV where they make these rash bold predictions here and there, and when they're wrong they can't own up to it, right? I feel like I didn't make a bold prediction, but I said Daniel Jones' ceiling is Eli Manning. Do I still feel that way? Yeah, I do. But I was pretty confident he wasn't the man moving forward, so I was wrong. I think at this point I was wrong. He could possibly still be the man moving forward. I'd say 90%, 85, 90%. He's definitely coming back next year as the quarterback, so don't have any hopes of us drafting Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, or any of the top end quarterbacks in the draft. But he made some spectacular throws. He's great. He showed his legs again. They're a very, very good weapon. 0 fumbles, 0 interceptions. You just love to see it. Daniel Jones overall very, very, very solid performance. Now let's keep it within the offense. Sterling Shepard made a great catch. Darius Slayton made a great catch. Golden Tate made a great catch. Wayne Gallman, Alfred Morris ran hard. The offensive line, they blocked. Evan Ingram even made one difficult catch as well. Overall, and even in the kicker, Graham Gano, congrats to him. Got the contract extension. He's only missed 1 field goal this year. He's been absolutely automatic. Like, this offense just performed top to bottom. First half, second half, there was no real drop off. And then you look at the defense. We had Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Dalvin Tomlinson, BJ Hill all getting pressure on the quarterback. Now, are we going to bring back Dalvin Tomlinson and Leonard Williams? Dalvin Tomlinson has said he's willing to give a hometown discount. Leonard Williams, I mean, listen, you're thriving in the system. If all you really do care about is money, you'd go and get the big bucks and risk your play somewhere else. But if there's like a $5 million disparity maybe in total contract, not $5 million per year, maybe you want to stay with the Giants. That's all I'm saying, because we're building something good. We're building a really good culture. I'm sure there's definitely contending teams out there that might want to give you some big money, but you're performing, you're producing where you are right now, more than you ever have in your career, really, at this pace he's on this season. So I think he should want to stay. Maybe take that same approach as Dalvin Tomlinson. But listen, I completely understand if you want to get your money. NFL players, their life expectancy in the league, not like life and death, but I don't know how to say it. Their career expectancy is very short. So if you want to go get that money, secure the bag, bro. Like, do what you got to do. But if you don't care about a couple million coming shaved off and you want to have fun and have a winning opportunity, I think the future's here with the Giants. Now we move on to our DBs. Jabril, great game. I mean, he's tackling everywhere. You could tell that he's the heart and soul of this defense. I'm really happy with his play. You look back at the trade now. What do we get? We got Jabril and we got Dexter Lawrence, and was it O'Shane Ximines as well in the OBJ trade? Or it might have just been Dexter Lawrence and Jabril Peppers. But still, those two players for Odell Beckham. It's looking like a good trade for us in this moment. Of course, Odell Beckham, probably one of my favorite Giants of all time to watch. An insanely talented receiver. Shame to see him go, but we need to add depth. We had a lot of holes to fill, and I think we've done a pretty good job at doing that. Now with who else we got? Logan Ryan played great. Blake Martinez played great. I just think that everybody played great, and there wasn't a drop-off from the first to the second half. Of course, in the second half, we did give up 14 points compared to the 3 in the first half. But there was one concern, I'll say, from the defense. Our run defense, I think this is the first time this year that we showed a little bit of weakness with the run defense in the first 3 quarters. Well, first, 3 quarters in the third quarter, like the first half of the third quarter, and then the last third, the later part of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, I thought the run defense really just they stopped it. They said no more. That's enough. We constantly got pressure on Carson Wentz. Their center sold hard. He gave Carson Wentz a couple bad snaps, honestly. But I mean, what can you say bad about this performance? The Giants have to be really happy with the way they're playing after this 2-game win streak, going into the bye, getting everybody healthy. And you know what I think is going to happen? In week 11, I think we're getting the man, or is it week 11 or 12? I think week 12. Wait, how many games we play? We played 10 so far. I don't know. I can't even think. I think week 11. I don't know. But after the buys, what I'm trying to say is I think we're getting Xavier McKinney back. So it's going to be another player that we should all be very excited about, because he was the top-ranked safety in the past draft. So, I mean, when you're getting a top-rated recruit, top-rated player like that at a position that we kind of need, because if he goes to safety, we can move Logan Ryan to corner, and then like a DB of defensive backs filled with Logan Ryan, James Bradbury, Jabril, and Xavier McKinney, like that is really good in my opinion. And James Bradbury, I don't think I mentioned him. I mean, he just shuts down whatever receiver you put him on. He's shutting him down. I think his worst game was probably to Mike Evans and Tom Brady, but that's always gonna be tough. That's Mike Evans is one of the best to do it, and Tom Brady, obviously, we know he's definitely one of the best to do it. So it was gonna be a tough assignment. But James Bradbury, what a signing, man! Every time I see him in the post conferences, he looks just so humble, man. Just blessed to have the opportunity to be there. Joe Judge, honestly, the MVP of this turnaround in this year. Just the attitude that he carries from top to bottom holds everybody accountable for having their role. Like if OBJ was pulling off this stuff with Joe Judge around, he was saying, listen, you're sitting out next game. Like that's it, you're sitting out. I don't care we win or lose, you're sitting out. I have the balls to send the message that I need to send. Alright? This is Joe Judge's team, and I think everybody's just happy to be a part of it at this point. And as a Giants fan, I'm really excited about the future. Everything was just amazing about beating the Eagles. Always want to beat a division rival. But guys, if you do have any other opinions from me, or if you agree with any of my opinions, you guys know the vibes. Comment down below. We got a great Giants community building here on this channel. And if you did overall enjoy the episode, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, Kingstar7, and I'm out. Peace.